welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Oilers. All that and more coming up next.
It has been 60 years since the Packers and Chiefs met down in Southern California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now, at modern Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60, and we've got a great matchup in store. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on media day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a lifetime. If there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment, I think it's this man right here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And Hurts going to move him around. They'll run here with a rookie. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff. Barkley running left. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. They'll look to throw. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Back to throw. It's complete to Diggs. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at it.
And shutting him off, now open field. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
Throwing is Hurts.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Up the middle with Barkley. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Looking to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll set up to throw. And this one complete to Smith. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest.
Taking it right down Broadway. One man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 14-10 the score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, some strong running. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Oilers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it looks like the defense has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Back to throw now on first down.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Nico Collins
from 6 yards away.
And the Oilers are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. On the give, this is their fullback. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Brought down on the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Go. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is picked up by the defense. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That's complete. It's Collins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 11 and a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw again. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs.
his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Oilers are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. They'll set up a throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to look deep for more. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Rondale Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Oilers are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Oilers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
70 Lions. Set up. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw again. It's complete to Diggs. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 17 yards out. And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Hurts. And oh, he coughed it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 1. This one left side caught by Collins. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Here we go, set. 7 and 10 at the 34-yard line. 18, pioneer.
Now back to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to his left. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Escapes the sack. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. Steps away. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are able to claw one back. Elliott good with a PAT. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Bust through the tackle. And some room to work. 20. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 50 yards. And the Oilers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Hurts. It's a short, and it's a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the fourth. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the fourth. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Oilers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. 45.
63. No touch.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
No touch.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Dell here. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 73, 73.
At the 40-yard line.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
They'll set up to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Hurts. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 40 yards. And the Eagles are able to at least get one score back. Elliott good with a PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go, Shaq.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
59 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Elliott on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Fights forward at the 20. And he to the 20-yard line and no further. And now out comes Houston. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.